Gospel Central Online Radio presents Wake Up Lost Tribe Study Hall, affirming that Christ never takes revelation out, with your hosts, Elder Caleb and Prophetess Yashika, teaching the good news to all who are awake and pressing to live a kingdom lifestyle, worshiping the Most High God, Ahaya, Asha, Ahaya. We understand that the highest form of worship is studying. Prepare your heart, Bible, and spirit to be blessed from on high this Sabbath as we now enter praise and worship, immediately followed by this Sabbath study hall teaching.
All praise.
Going back to the world. I can't figure it out. We gonna go. We gonna go after it's true. I've got a question. I don't think you know. If it's true, where can you go? 'Cause there ain't nothing out there. Oh, there ain't nothing out there. Oh no. See, you can run, but you can't hide. 'Cause what you're looking for, you'll never find. 'Cause there ain't nothing out there. Oh, no. There ain't nothing out there. Oh no. You can run all day, all night. Travel around the world 3 times just to find. There ain't nothing out there. Nothing out there for you. Oh no. So what you gonna do? Ain't nothing out there for you. Oh, ain't it funny how things work out? Never thought I'd be here, so it's so cold out. But there ain't nothing out there. There ain't nothing out there. I remember like it was yesterday. You couldn't tell me nothing. Living every kind of way, but there ain't nothing out there. There ain't nothing out there. Oh, oh. You can look all day, all night. Travel around the world 3 times, but there ain't nothing out there. So there ain't nothing out there. Yeah. Oh, but I live the life I used to live, and all the things I did. Didn't care about nobody. I was too busy thinking about me. It's a miracle that it let me live. Oh, you know I cried. Nothing seems to work. Money cars, moving you, missing y'all. There ain't nothing out there that you need, yeah. Oh, you got the most high. In a song, and that's all you can love all day, all night. But you never fly out 3 times. You think I will surprise, oh Lord. Ain't nothing out there for you. So what you gonna do? Ain't nothing out there for you. Oh, come on, y'all. Rock. hayawana. Wimora sirara hayawana. Ya hayawana, hayawana, hayawana. Asa hayawana. Wimora sirara hayawana. Wimora sirara hayawana. Hayawana, hayawana, hayawana. Asa hayawana. Wimora sirara hayawana. Wimora sirara hayawana. Hayawana, hayawana, hayawana. Asa hayawana. Hayawana.
All praise is due to the Most High God, Ahaya, Esha, Ahaya, Bahashim, Yeshaya, Ruhu Ra. I am Elder Caleb, and I have with me Prophet Shashika. This is Gospel Central Ministries presents Wake Up Lost Tribe Study Hall. Shalom, prophetess.
Shalom, Elder.
Brothers and sisters, this is the Sabbath day. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we should be glad in it. We should give him praise and honor and thanks on this day, and we should be at rest learning of him and taking off the burdens that we carry through all week for this day of praise for the Most High. Hey, the prophets opened up with a song by Gad singing to our father Ahaya. You heard it in their lyrics. We're looking at the 12 patriots, all right? And this is the ninth born son of Jacob, Gad. Okay? Gad. The so-called North American Indians, brothers and sisters. Yes, we're talking about them today. So get ready. Bring your Bible. If you have a Pseudeographica, bring that out too. And also, you know, we use the Apocrypha as well. But all praise to the Most High on this day that he has made. Let's get ready to go into prayer, okay? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Ahaya Esha Ahaya. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us of our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not. Into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. The power. And the glory. Forever. Amen. All praise to the Most High. All right, brothers and sisters. Shabbat Shalom, prophetess.
Shabbat Shalom, Elder.
I am just amazed with the word of the Most High. The prophecies of the book don't lie. They can't lie. Christ said, not one jot or title of this law is going to pass away from this Bible. All right? And it will not. Heaven and earth has not passed away, so the word continues to stand. The law continues to stand. We got some information on the North American Indians, the so-called Gadites. The Gadites that the Most High named his children. Okay? But let's go to where it all began. Let's get ready to go into the book of Genesis. And we're going to go to the birth of Gad. This is Genesis chapter 29, prophetess.
Yeah, or 30, I thought we were in 30.
Yep, chapter 30. Salaki, chapter 30. Prophetess, start in verse 9. Okay? We're in Genesis, brothers and sisters, chapter 30, verse 9. Okay?
All right. When Leah saw that she had left bearing, she took Zilpah, her maid, and gave her Jacob to wife.
Now, she gave who to marry?
Zilpah.
Zilpah was Leah's who?
Maid.
Her maid. So, right there, we get an understanding that this son is going to have the same father, but physically a different mother. Okay?
Right.
All right? The seed always goes to the father, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, come on.
And Zilpah, Leah's maid, bare Jacob a son. And Leah said, a troop cometh. And she called his name Gad.
Leah had the gift of prophecy over her children. What did Leah do? Go, read that again, prophet.
Leah said, a troop cometh. And she called his name Gad.
And she called his name Gad. Jacob didn't name him. Leah named him. Okay? She had the gift of prophecy was on her. She said a troop cometh. And she called his name Gad. Let's elaborate a little bit more of that troop. We're looking at the characteristics of the people. That's how we identify the people of the book. That's how we identify ourselves in the book. This sun has something to do with a troop. This is a special identifier on this nation of people. Not one person. It's talking about a nation of people. Okay? The North American Indians, brothers and sisters, what do we know about them now? This talking hypothetically, prophets. What do we know about them now, prophets?
Well, we know that they were attacked quite frequently by a specific troop.
By North American troops, right? The foreign armies, the troops that came here to invade this land. They took down the Indians, correct?
Correct.
Constantly. We see it in the movies, right?
Yeah, they will share that much of it.
Here's the marvel of what the Most High showed me today. Prophet, you open up with the song of the North American Indians singing what?
Ohio.
All these years, brothers and sisters, even through slavery, and because the Indians were technically here before slaves were, right? Before we were over here, right? That's a trait that they carried with them up until this day. It was in their song. They held on to the true name of the Most High in their song.
Yeah, they did.
That's remarkable. All the tribes didn't do that.
That's right.
But Gad kept that tradition. They kept that trait. That's a characteristic. All right. Let's talk about characteristics. This is some of the things on how they found out who we were. Okay. Before we go into Genesis 49, we're looking at identifiers. And this is for all of our people, but this is a big identifier on Gad. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 22, prophets. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 22. All right. So, we're in Deuteronomy chapter 22, and we're going to start at verse 11, brothers and sisters. Now, this was something that the Most High required of all of Israel. Okay? But remember, all the tribes had some kind of identifier with them. Wherever they went, they held on to something. Gad held on to our Father's name. This is something else that they held on to. Come on, prophet.
Thou shalt not wear, Deuteronomy chapter 2, verse
chapter 22, verse
chapter
11.
22, verse 11. Thou shalt not wear a garment of divers sorts, as of woolen and linen together. Thou shalt make thee fringes upon the four quarters of thy vesture, wherewith thou coverest thyself.
Now, the wake up includes our brothers and sisters, Judah and other nations right now wearing fringes on their clothes. The North American Indians have been wearing fringes. Look at the movies, brothers and sisters. Go back into their movies, all right? Look at some of the history. Look at the photos. They have on fringes on the bottom of their clothes. This is a traditional trait, a traditional characteristic on the nation of Israel. No other people was commanded to do that. Why would they carry that over, right? If it was something they just picked up. They just learned. I know that nations learn different things from different people, but Gad held on to their fringes. They held on to the name of the Most High. And even in their burial grounds, they have Hebrew writings in their burial grounds. This is research, brothers, that we implore you to do. Okay? Do it for yourself. All right. I just wanted to highlight that. That's something that the Most High showed me about Gad. Specific characteristics that link back to Hebrew customs, our customs. Let's go to Genesis chapter 49. Leah said that a troop cometh, right? Genesis chapter 49, prophets.
Verse 19.
All right, come on.
Gad, a troop shall overcome him.
Gad, a what?
A troop shall overcome him. But he will overcome at the last.
Wonderful. But he will overcome at the last. That's a prophecy on Gad, brothers and sisters. A troop had something to do, a foreign troop, a heathen troop,